fissure, but the book would not be destroyed as I had planned. It continued falling into that starry expanse of which I had only a fleeting glimpse. I've tried to speculate where it might have landed, but I must admit that such conjecture is futile. Still, questions about whose hands might one day hold my Myst book are unsettling to me. I know my apprehensions might never be allayed, and so I close, realizing that perhaps the ending has not yet been written.
Welcome to Let's Play Myst. There are 5 games in this series. Actually, I'm going to mute this sound because it's very loud. So there are 5 games in this series, but I'm only planning on playing the first 2 of them. Mostly because I only know how to really beat the first 2 of them. And I'm good at this type of game, I'm just not amazing. If I get enough people saying I have to play the 3 and 4, I'm actually not bad at 4. Playing 3 and 4, I'll play them. Probably won't play 5, no matter how much people ask. This game is a puzzle game, a very famous puzzle game, actually. It launched a genre of games. I'm not going to give you any background on it because you're not supposed to know anything except for what Atris just told you. And yes, that is a guy named Atris. And that's very important information for the story, and we will find out what all is going on. I will try to explain it for the things that you don't know and that you can't figure out immediately right off the bat, because this can get a little confusing if you haven't read some of the backstory. There are 3 companion books to this series. One is a prequel to this book, to this game. One is... No, I think the first 2 are prequels to this game, and the third one is a in-between between 3 and 4, I think. Don't remember off the top of my head. Haven't read those in a very long time. Anyway, we're just going to jump in. One thing that is different from the other games that I play and the other videos I make is that we're going to get a, oops, wrong button. We're going to do this. And this game and the games in this series require you to take notes. And so we will have handwritten notes over here. And unfortunately it turns off the sound when you do it, but you know, more focusing and all that jazz. Alright, so let's get on with the game. One other thing I have to say, I usually turn the sound off, or the music off for my games. This game cannot be played without the music on. So if they want to ping me for it and they want to do copyright infringements, let them. So as I open this book, I see a picture, almost like a video, of an island that comes in the focus, and then I land on a bridge. I'm now going to, in character, put my hand on this weird looking panel, and all of a sudden I am sucked into the book. And land exactly where I was looking when I was looking into the book. So there are 2 ways you can play this game. You can play it in the original playstyle, which is what I'm doing. It's a modified version of the original playstyle. Normally you don't have this going on. Normally you just skip ahead. But there's the other option, which is free roam, which is I have full control over the camera. I'm not doing that simply because this game was created so that you have dead on views of things, and it's part of the ease of the puzzles is that say there isn't something right here at this side that I need to be looking at. Like, there might be something in this screen, there might be something in this screen, you know? So it's actually built so that you can just scroll through an entire screen and then move to the next one and look through it for secrets and hints and things you're supposed to do. So we are going to advance, and this looks like fun, so let's flip that around a little bit. Doesn't do anything. I do know what some of this is, and I don't know what others is, because I have beaten this game before, but it's been a very long time. So there's another one. So we are actually, ooh, what's this? And why is that there? We're gonna keep a tally right here of levers. So one is on the dock. One is on, oh, sorry. Oh, so we're gonna get a lot of clubs because the shortcut key I use to switch over to this mode apparently puts a club in. One is on the dock, one is next to the gear. And then alright, can I go up? See, that's what I'm talking about. This told me immediately, because I can either look this way or this way, that this field up here is not something I'm supposed to be trying to get to, because I can't look at it. There are times in this game when turning left, and then right again or something will get you a different view than where you were originally. Like, you can step here, see how I step back a little? And then if I turned right, I might see something else. There are times like that where you have to keep spinning around. I could try to do his voice. Catherine, I left a message. No, I can't do it. It is the utmost importance in our four-chamber beside the dock. There's something down below. Okay, enter the number of marker switches on this island to retrieve the message. Yours, Atris. Alright, so now we know there's someone named Catherine and someone named Atris. See, that was an example of what I'm talking about. Here, I'll show you. We're going to step here again. So, this is what it looks like. Now, if I turn my camera this way, right, but if I turn back, it's a different view. You see, because I didn't actually turn the camera, I stepped onto this right here. Little things like that. Okay, now, what is this? Right. So what this does is it shows what the sky would look like, what the stars would look like at a specific date, in a specific year, at a specific time. It's really cool. You'll find that within these games, there's a lot of super advanced technology. Anyway, so it looks like we've got one over at the Astronomy Tower. That's kind of cool. Something called tower rotation. Interesting. Oh, that's really cool. Oh no, my exit's gone. So it looks like opening that is one way, and then if I hit the other picture, I can get out the other way. One thing I will tell you is that a lot of this game, and the games in the series, is reading books. So those look like books very similar to the one that brought me here, but I can't see where I'm going, so I'm not going to go into them. Interesting. Alright, so that door is open right now. Lovely burned books.